Facing the Arkansas Travelers here on this Sunday afternoon, Father's Day. Once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And what a great place to be on Father's Day with your families here at the ballpark. We got a good one for you here today. The Drillers closing out this 6-game homestand against the Arkansas Travelers. And on the mound today for the Drillers in a must-win situation for Tulsa. And this is the guy you want out there on the mound in this situation. Justin Wrobleski, the left-hander, going through his warm-up tosses. Young man who is from Canton, Georgia. 6'1", 194-pound left-hander, 23 years young. The 11th round pick of the LA Dodgers in 2021. And he had played his last year of college ball at Oklahoma State, just up the road at Stillwater, I should say. And Wrobleski going through his warm-up tosses. His battery mate today is Diego Cartaya. Drillers will have Griffin Lockwood Powell at first base, Tanner Fernandez at second, Alex Freeland at shortstop, Taylor Young at third, Damon Keith in left field, Jose Ramos in center, and Brendan Davis in right. Now Wrobleski, 4 wins, 2 losses, a 3.41 ERA. This will be his 13th start. He's been a model of consistency. He's made all of his starts here in the first half. He was the pitcher on opening night and got his first AA win against the Naturals on opening night on April 5th. And Wrobleski has been red hot. His last 5 starts, he's 2-1, and his earned run average is 1.64. Over his last 27 and a third innings, he's given up only 19 hits, 5 earned runs, 8 walks, and 23 strikeouts. So here we go. The Drillers home this afternoon to take on the Arkansas Travelers. And for the Drillers, again, this is a must-win situation. They are 3.5 games back of first place Arkansas with only 7 games to go in the first half pennant race. Here's today's leadoff batter, Ben Williamson, the shortstop. He bats from the right side. The game's first pitch is fired low, ball 1. First pitch delivered at 1:04 here, 90 degrees at the ballpark. Here comes the next pitch from Wrobleski, and that is a little bit high and outside, ball 2. Williamson hitting .259 with a homer and 7 runs driven in. He is 4 for 18 in this series. Wrobleski goes into his windup, and the left-hander's 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Once again, our umpires, Clay Williams behind the plate, Stephen Rios Jr. at first base, and Justin Juska at third. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. A pitch is a swing and a bouncing ball to short, fielded by Freeland. His long throw to first. He got him. Freeland displaying a strong arm there. He had to go to his right with a backhand to get that ball. Initially, I thought it was going to be the third baseman, Taylor Young, to his left to get it, but it was Freeland, the shortstop, and he makes the play. Here is Harry Ford, the catcher. Ford is one of 2 first-round draft picks in the lineup today for Arkansas. He's a right-handed batter, in the first pitch is a fastball. It's a strike on the inside corner at 94. Ford hitting .254, 5 homers, 24 RBIs. Next pitch is high and away. Fastball at 95. So Wrobleski, he has 6 different pitches in his arsenal. He has a 4-seam and a 2-seam fastball. Here comes the 1-1, and that's a swing and a ball line foul down the left field side into the seats. He also has a cutter, a curveball, a slider, and also the pitch that pitchers nowadays refer to as a sweeper. And his fastball anywhere from 94 to 98. And last pitch was at 84. Here comes the 1-2, and that's a fastball up high at 98 miles an hour. So there's the 98 mile an hour. Now, his 2 pitching coaches, Darren Olinger and Ryan Denick, say he's the most well-prepared pitcher they have ever run across. He uses his computer to research the opposing hitters. And when he comes to the ballpark like today, he knows about all of these guys for Arkansas. He studies their strengths, their weaknesses. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball low and inside. And now it's a full count to Ford. They say he's extremely detailed. He actually has printout sheets of hitters, the opposing hitters, Here comes the 3-2, and that is low and inside, ball 4. So he loses Ford. One out walk here in the first inning, and the batter will be Cole Young, the shortstop. Actually, he's at second base today. He had been at shortstop first 3 games of the series, but this will be the 3rd day in a row he's been at second base. He's the other first-round draft pick in the lineup today for Arkansas. He's hitting .279. He swings and rolls one up the first baseline. That is a foul ball off his foot. Drillers today decked out in their blue jerseys with home white pants, blue Drillers caps. You got the white lettering and numerals and the bright red numeral in the front of the jersey, which clearly identifies them as a Dodger affiliate. Meanwhile, Arkansas is in their road grays with the sleeveless jerseys, black under sleeves. Throw over to first base, and Ford is back. Now, Ford, the runner at first base, is not your typical catcher. In this sense, he has 17 stolen bases in 20 attempts. He is second on the club in steals. Got a big lead. The pitch is a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. The count 0-2 now to Young. Young has 6 homers, 27 runs driven in. He's 5 for 19 in this series. Wrobleski, the left-hander, comes set, checks the runner at first. And here he comes. The pitch is a breaking ball low and outside. Drillers shortstop Alex Freeland is shaded up the middle. It won't take him long to get to second base if there's a steal attempt by Ford. The third baseman, Taylor Young, is about 30 feet off the line. And the runner goes. The pitch is kind of low. The throw to second base is high. And in with a head-first slide and a stolen base is Ford, his 18th steal of the year in 21 attempts. Had that been a good throw, they would have had him, because that throw was there ahead of the runner, but it was a high throw that nearly sailed into center field. Cole Young now with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wrobleski checks runner second, and the pitch is a swing and a bouncing ball towards first. Backing up for the big hop is Lockwood Powell. Underhands at the pitcher covering for the out. Over to third base with 2 outs now is Ford. 3-1 to put out there. 2 outs. You know, we mentioned how well Wrobleski's been pitching in recent days. His last 5 starts, his ERA is 1.64. He's given up only 5 earned runs over his last 27 and a third innings pitched. Here is Windish in the first pitch. He takes high and away, ball 1. Hogan Windish, the first baseman, hitting .209, 3 homers, 19 runs driven in. Justin Wrobleski trying to keep Arkansas off the board here in the top of the first inning. And the pitch, off speed breaking ball in there for a strike. Good pitch there at 83. Now the Drillers won the first 3 games of this series, 2 on walk-off fashion. In the last 2 nights, it's been Arkansas winning 7-4, and then last night 3-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Is a swing and a foul back. Wrobleski is a fast worker. Left-hander up there on the mound, rubs up the baseball. He has his stirrup socks all the way up to his knees, and he is wearing a long blue sleeve undershirt. 1-2 the count. Left-hander. Here he comes. The pitch is a swing and a foul to play. Now the wind appears to be blowing a little bit from left center field towards right center. We do have a thin cloud cover over the downtown Tulsa area. 1-2 the count. Runner at third with 2 outs. Wrobleski kicks and delivers. A pitch, a swing, and a ball hit to center. Coming in is Ramos, still coming in, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So Arkansas strands a runner at third. We played a half inning on Father's Day here in downtown Tulsa 1-0 Field. It is the Travelers nothing, the Tulsa Drillers coming to bat. Tulsa Drillers coming to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Our first pitch time and temperature brought to you by the YMCA of Greater Tulsa. Spring into wellness at the Y by visiting ymcatulsa.org. YMCA, the official workout facility for the Drillers. First pitch today delivered at 1:04. 90 degrees at the ballpark. A little bit of a breeze. Drillers closing out this 6-game homestand. They'll be on the road Tuesday night over at Northwest Arkansas against the Naturals at our best ballpark. Drillers here will have Alex Freeland leading off. He'll be facing the right-hander Jimmy Joyce. Joyce was on the mound in the opening game here of the series on Tuesday night. Gave up only 1 run on 2 hits over 4 innings. Here's Freeland. First pitch is high and away, ball 1. Freeland is hitting .282. He's got 6 homers, 17 RBIs. Playing in his 37th game as a driller. Batting from the left side, and the pitch is a little bit low, ball 2. Jimmy Joyce, 6'2", 210-pound right-hander, 25 years old. He's out of Rockville Center, New York. Played his college ball at Hofstra. Here's a 2-0 and a swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss by Freeland. Joyce has been battling injuries for the better part of the last 2 years. Shoulder injuries. This is only his 7th start this year. He's 0-2 with a 3.71 earned run average. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. Another uppercut and a miss, and the count 2-2. Both of our starters today working fast. We like to see that. Time called now at home plate by Freeland. Freeland in this series, 5 hits and 18 at bats, a homer, a double, and 2 runs driven in. He led off last night's ball game with a base hit. It was one of only 2 hits the Drillers had the entire game. Next pitch is a little bit low. Came in off speed, and it's a full count. Taylor Young waits on deck. No score, bottom of the 1st inning. Here comes the 3-2, and that is a swing and a ball popped up to first base. Windish calling for it on the infield dirt, makes the catch. 1 down here in the Tulsa 1st inning. Here comes Taylor Young. Arkansas has Harry Ford catching. Hogan Windish at first base. Cole Young at second. Ben Williamson to shortstop. Morgan McCullough at third. Blake Rambush is in left. Caden Polkovich in center. And Alberto Rodriguez in right. Here's Young. First pitch, fastball in there for a strike at 92. Joyce started this season in the Arizona complex for Seattle. Next pitch is a little bit low and outside. And as I mentioned, this is only his 7th start this year for Arkansas. He pitched parts of last year for the Travelers. Here's the right-hander's 1-1, and that is in there for a strike. 91-mile-per-hour fastball, knee-high for a strike. Taylor Young hitting .263, 4 homers, 23 runs driven, and he'll call timeout now. Drillers right at 500 for the season. 31 wins, 31 losses. Joyce looks in over his mitt for the sign from his catcher, goes into his windup and delivers. A pitch, breaking ball, strike 3 called. Well, he snapped off a breaking ball there on the outside corner. Taylor Young's not convinced this was a strike as he slowly walks away. 2 down, and the batter will be Dalton Rushing. Dalton is the designated hitter this afternoon. Pretty much shares the catching duties with Diego Cartaya. Kind of a, you go back flip-flop day to day. Behind the plate, pitches a swing and a miss. It's a fastball at 93 that was up in the zone. Rushing hitting .269, 9 homers, and he's driven in 37 runs. Next pitch taken down low. Well, welcome to those watching today on the stream on Valley Live. Good to have you with us. Tulsa Drillers baseball from beautiful One Oak Field in downtown Tulsa. Here's the pitch, and that is a little bit low. I really think we're catching a break here with this thin cloud cover, because I think it's taken some of the heat off this the temperatures. 2-1 the count now with 2 outs, nobody on base. Pitch, swing, and a foul back. Dalton Rushing was the Dodgers' first-round draft pick in 2022. It was a second-round pick out of the University of Louisville. Rushing, good size, 6'1", 220. Hometown is Memphis, Tennessee. 2-2 the count to the left-handed batter, and the 2-2 is a breaking ball swung on and a fly ball hit towards center. Racing over to his left, the center fielder making the catch, Polkovich. Well, that ball seemed to just kind of die as it was knuckling through the air. And that's the third out. So we have played one complete on this Father's Day, and after a one, it's the Drillers nothing, Arkansas nothing. Into the second inning, always brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Built for Tulsa, built for us, U.S. Cellular. No score as we head to the second inning here at 1-0. Left-hander Justin Wrobleski set to go to work on the hill for the Drillers. And here is Alberto Rodriguez, the right fielder, left-handed batter. First pitch, breaking ball, a strike on the inside corner. Rodriguez hitting .255, a pair of homers, 22 RBIs. He homered here last night. Pitch a swinging a ground ball toward second base, past the diving second baseman Fernandez into right field for a base hit. Ball was hit sharply, and Fernandez moving along the outfield grass there, the edge of the outfield grass, diving to his right with a backhand, but he couldn't get it. First hit surrendered by Wrobleski. Here is Blake Rambush, the left fielder, playing in only his fifth game as a Traveler. Rambush is 3 for 12 with Arkansas, hitting .250 with an RBI. Right-handed batter, first pitch gunned in there for a strike at 95. Well, it's really a pleasure, if you will, to watch Wrobleski pitch. Not only does he work fast, but he throws strikes. He attacks the zone. And the pitch is a swinging the ball hit in the air towards right field. Racing back to his right is the right fielder Davis at the fence. He reaches up and he caught it. Oh my, what a catch. May have robbed a home run. Brendan Davis racing into the gap in right center field on the run. Extended his mitt up as high as he could, and he snagged it just before it got to the fence. Definitely put a star by that one. Sensational catch there by Davis, and here is McCullough. Throw over to first base and the runner back. And the pitch on the way, and a swing and a bouncing ball towards second base. Charged by Fernandez, underhands the toss to first for the out. McCullough is retired. 4-3 the put out. Second out of the inning. Runner down to second base, Rodriguez with 2 outs. And the batter now is Jake Anchia, the DH. Jake Anchia, if he's not DHing, he's catching. He's a veteran catcher. This is his 4th year with Arkansas. He is from Miami, Florida. 7th round pick in 2018 by Seattle. First pitch, right-handed batter takes up high, ball 1. Boy, some kind of catch here by Davis. Wasn't sure if he held on to it, and he kind of leaned out over the 4-foot high fence. Wasn't sure if he caught it and held on to it. Next pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike up in the zone. No score. We're in the second inning. Wrobleski checks the runner at second. Here he comes to the plate. The pitch is a swinging ground ball towards short. Backhanded pickup by Freeland. Throws off balance to first. He got him. Wow, what a play. Boy, the Drillers flashing the leather here early this afternoon on this Father's Day. That was a tremendous play by Freeland as he was ranging to his far right, and without stopping off his back foot, he threw a looping throw across the field to the first baseman on target for the out. We head now to the bottom of the second inning. Still no score. Now, this is a scoreless ball game because the Drillers with some great defensive plays there in the top of the second inning. Great catch by Davis, Brendan Davis in right field, and the shortstop, Freeland, with a nice play. So it's scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Second inning brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Here is Griffin Lockwood Powell to lead off for the Drillers. First pitch is a fastball up and away, ball 1. U.S. Cellular, turn off ringers and cheer for dingers with life in us mode. U.S. Cellular. Lockwood Powell, the right-handed batter, And the pitch, swing, and he sprays one foul off to the first base side. It ends up in the luxury suite level and then cascades downstairs for a souvenir. Here comes Joyce's next delivery, and that is inside, backs Lockwood Powell off the plate. Griffin is hitting 255, 7 homers, 25 runs driven in. Just recently returning from an injury. And the 2-1. Swing and a pop foul back behind the plate, out of play. It'll be Lockwood, Powell, Keith, and Ramos coming up in the second. Joyce peers in over his mitt for the sign, goes into his windup, and here he comes. A pitch is low and outside, a fastball at 94. Drillers need a win today. It's a must-win situation for the Drillers if they want to have any chance at all to win the first half of the North Division. Here's the 3-2, and he's swinging a ground ball pulled to third. Short hop by McCullough. He throws to first for the out. Boy, McCullough has been rock steady at third this series. One down. The batter will be Damon Keith, the left fielder. Damon is hitting .235 with no homers, 5 runs driven in. He also recently returning from the IL, the injured list. He missed nearly 2 months of the season with a hamate bone surgery. First pitch, he swings. It's a ground ball on a big Sunday hop to the shortstop, and Williamson has it, guns to first for the out. So on one pitch, Keith is retired. 6-3 the put out. 2 down, and the batter will be Jose Ramos, the center fielder. Ramos for the season hitting .207, 9 homers, 30 runs driven in. Right-handed batter. The pitch is a little bit low and outside, ball 1. Ramos up here with 2 gone, bags empty, and the pitch low and outside, ball 2. It's another fastball at 92. Drillers were shut out last night, only 2 hits, a season low 2 hits. Here's a 2-0 pitch, is a strike at the knees on the outside corner. Ramos not sure about that strike call. 2 balls and 1 strike. Joyce working quickly, goes into his windup, and here he comes. A pitch, swing, and a foul at the plate. Drillers will be on the road Tuesday night over at Arvest Ballpark in Springdale. We'll have it for you right here on 1430 The Buzz. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swing, another foul at the plate. This is a very good pitching staff the Arkansas Travelers have assembled. They lead the Texas League in team ERA at 3.52. The Drillers, meanwhile, their ERA is 4.46. Next pitch is a swing, and the ball popped up down the right field side into foul territory. Giving chase is the right fielder, and unable to get there in time to get it is Rodriguez, and then he crashes into the netting down there. Good hustle play by the right fielder. Long run. He was giving it his all, but that ball landed before he could get there. And One Oak Field has been home to the Drillers since 2010. Hard to believe. It's been that long since we opened up this beautiful ballpark. 330 down the left field line, 307 to right, 400 feet to dead center. Power alleys 381 to left center, 371 to right center. Next pitch, they swing the ground ball rolled up the middle to his left. The shortstop has it, spins and throws to first, but safe is Ramos. Williamson makes a heck of a play to get to that ball up the middle. Shortstop ranging far to his left. He scooped it up, shallow center field, spun and threw to first, but Ramos legs out an infield single. Comes with 2 outs here, no score. Second in here is Diego Cartaya. Cartaya hitting .203 for the year, 5 homers, 24 RBIs. He is Just 2 for 11 in this series with 6 strikeouts. Cartaya, right-handed batter. And now Joyce working with a runner at first base. 2 outs. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Ran a fastball on the inner half at 90. Drillers will have the off day here tomorrow in Tulsa. They'll bus over to Springdale early on Tuesday. Here comes the 0-1. That's a fastball a little bit low and outside. Didn't miss by much. All right, you're listening to Drillers Baseball on AM 1430 The Buzz and streaming on Bally Live. 1-1 the count, and now Joyce asks for a new baseball. Home plate umpire will walk out in front of home plate and lob it with a left hand to the pitcher. That did not look like very good throwing form there from the home plate umpire. Clay Williams. 1-1 the count. A quick turn to throw it to first, and Ramos diving back. Ramos has stolen a couple of bags recently. He's got good speed, a good lead at first. Pitch to the plate, swinging a broken bat roller. Picked up by the pitcher, third base side of the mound. He throws to first for the out. Boy, if that ball gets past Joyce, the pitcher, it's a base hit. But Joyce was able to jump off the mound quick and get it and throw him out at first. Side retire, we played 2 on this Father's Day Sunday. We're in downtown Tulsa, beautiful one outfield, no score. Drillers and Travelers, we move to the top of the 3rd inning here at 1-0, no score. Drillers have left-handed pitcher Justin Wrobleski on the hill today. Wrobleski 4 wins, 2 losses on the season, a 3.41 ERA for the left-hander. This is his 13th start of the year. Here's Caden Polkovich, the center fielder, lead off. First pitch, he swings and lines one to center. It's going to stay up long enough for Ramos to take 1 step in and make the catch. I bet Ramos probably could have just stayed exactly where he was standing, position, and not moved at all and caught that ball. So Polkovich, who was hitting .233 coming in, lines out to the center fielder. Now the top of the order, and Ben Williamson, he grounded short to lead off the ball game. First pitch, right-handed batter takes a called strike on the inside corner. Drillers playing their 63rd game of the year. The season started on April 5th on the road at Northwest Arkansas. The Drillers this year, 16-18 at home, 15-13 on the road. And the next pitch is low and inside. That came in at 96. Mentioned that Wrobleski works fast. He attacks the zone. And he also looks effortless on that pitch. It went 96. Next pitch, a swinging the ball line down the left field line. That's going to get down and bounce one off the wall. On his way to second base, here comes Keith's throw, and the throw is there, and he's out at second. Trying to slide to the outside portion of the bag was Williamson. And Kristen Colon, the manager from his third base coaching box, is out to talk to the umpire there at second base. That's the first base umpire who made the call, Steven Rios Jr. And again, this is the second time in the last few games that Colon has come out to argue a call, and he knows that they don't have replay at this level in the minor leagues. But he was pleading his case. And also, Williamson, as he slid, he felt like he wasn't tagged. So the put out, that was perfectly played, that one hopper off the wall in left field by Damon Keith, and his throw to second base in time to get the runner Williamson 2 outs. Here's Ford, and the pitch is a swing and a miss. Boy, Ford really aired it out with that swing. So a base hit credited to Williamson, and the put out goes 7-4. Next pitch, fastball is gunned up high at 98 from Wrobleski. Boy, to be 23 years old, a left-hander, and be able to throw 98 miles per hour. Here's the next pitch, is a Fastball that ran in at 98 again. A check swing and a foul back. That was in on the hands of the batter, Ford. No score. We're in the top of the third inning. 2 down, nobody on base now for the Travelers. Drillers lead this series 3-2. They won the first 3, but the last 2 have gone to Arkansas. Arkansas now has a 1.5 game lead in the north over Springfield, 3.5 in front of the Drillers. Here's the 1-2, and that is just off the outside edge. Wrobleski now has thrown 33 pitches. Here comes the left-hander's 2-2, and that is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. That pitch registered 100 miles per hour for the left-hander Wrobleski. How about that? Wrobleski with his first strikeout. It's an emphatic one here on Father's Day, a 100-mile-per-hour pitch. We head now to the home half of the third inning. It is still no score. Here is Brendan Davis batting 8th in the order today, playing right field. He's hitting .239 with 5 homers, 25 RBIs. Jimmy Joyce on the mound. Pitch is swung on and a high deep fly ball to center field. Racing back Polkovich, the center fielder. It's the left fielder comes over and makes the catch on the warning track out there in front of the Mazzios fence sign. That was just to the right of the 381 marker, right on the edge of the warning track. So Davis gives it a ride, but these guys out number 1 here in the third. Here is Jainer Fernandez, the second baseman, batting 9th. Right-handed batter up here, Fernandez, and Joyce delivers. And the pitch is taken low, ball 1. Jainer, in his last 6 ball games, just 1 for 17. Here's the 1-0, and that is inside. Count 2-0 now. A lot of the folks here this afternoon sitting up under the overhang in the shade. 2-0 pitch, swinging up, ground ball, shot back up the middle of base hit. Just a short stroke by Fernandez, and he drives it right up the middle for a base hit. Driller's second hit of the afternoon. Comes with 1 out here in the third. Top of the order now, and Alex Freeland. He popped out to first base his first trip. Freeland, a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Joyce, the right-hander. To the plate, the pitch is a swing and a miss. Boy, big swing and a miss there by Freeland. Freeland homered here the other night, his 6th of the year. That was on Friday night. 7th inning 2-run homer that tied the game 4-4. Next pitch, he shows bunt and takes inside. Now a quick pickoff throw to first by the catcher Ford. 1-hop throw knocked down by the first baseman Windish, and back easily is Fernandez. One ball, 1 strike to Freeland. Fernandez with a short lead at first, and the pitch to the plate is taken low and outside, ball 2. Drillers baseball today on 1430 The Buzz and also on Bally Live. We're in the home half of the third inning, no score. Joyce, a right-hander, long pause. Here he comes. The pitch is just off the outside edge, ball 3. So a hitter's count here for Alex Freeland. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 is low and inside, ball 4. Came in off speed. So the Drillers got something brewing here with 2 on and 1 out, and Taylor Young coming to the plate. Drillers have been in a bit of an offensive funk. Last night they were shut out for the 5th time this year and had only 2 hits, a season low 2 hits. In fact, the last 20 batters in the ball game last night were retired in a row. their last hit last night was in the second inning. Last base runner was in the third. Here's Young, who was called out on strikes, his first at bat. Pitch, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. Taylor, in his last 7 ball games, including today, he's just 3 for 24 with 9 strikeouts. Right-handed batter waiting. The 0-1 is taken low, and the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fernandez with a lead at second, Freeland at first. Young at the plate. The pitch is inside, didn't miss by much. Good eye there by Taylor Young. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike. Young waits, and the pitch. Swing and a chopper up the third baseline. That is a foul ball. So the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Taylor Young. No score, 3rd inning. Drillers have 2 on, 1st and 2nd, and 1 out. Joyce holds the ball behind his back. He brings his hands together now and comes set. 2-2 pitch is just off the inside corner. Boy, he came in off speed. Like a slider on the inside edge, and that did not miss by much. 3-2 the count. Will Henny have the runners moving here? I doubt it. Runners at 1st and 2nd not being held on. Big leads. 3-2 the count. And the runner is not going. The pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pitch that was down and in. That's a quality pitch there by Jimmy Joyce. Big strikeout, 2 outs. Batter now is Dalton Rushing. That's the 2nd strikeout today for Jimmy Joyce, and both have been against Taylor Young. So Rushing, who flied to center his first at bat, coming up here. Meanwhile, a meeting on the mound between the third baseman and catcher and the pitcher. And the umpire is going to head out there and break it up. This is an interesting meeting here that's allowed to go on. You've got the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman. No pitching coach, no manager out there, and the home plate umpire allows that meeting to carry on. So Rushing now standing patiently at the plate. Digs in there from the left side of the plate as Joyce comes set, the right-hander. And Joyce throws. The pitch is a fastball inside at 92. Rushing, 2nd on the team in RBIs with 37. Austin Beck leads the club with 38 RBIs. Not in the lineup today. Next pitch, swinging a ball, pop foul in the air. Third base side, this will drift into the seats. Yeah, the other night, Austin Beck on a check swing in the first inning had to leave the ball game. I was talking to Driller manager Scott Hennessy yesterday before the ball game, and he said that he had popped his shoulder, and he's done it a couple of times. He said when he was 12 years old and 17 years old, and popped his shoulder tonight and could probably play, but they want to give him a couple of days rest. Here's the 1-1 pitch is a swing and a foul tip. Now a throw down to second base, and Fernandez goes to third, and he's in there safely. The catcher, Harry Ford, tried to pick Fernandez off with a big lead at second base after that swing and a miss by Rushing, and then he threw the ball to second, and Fernandez alertly bolted to third and beat the relay throw. He's in there with a stolen base. Not your conventional stolen base. Runners on the corners, but a 1-2 count to the batter, Dalton Rushing, with 2 outs. Rushing waiting as Joyce gets his sign. The right-hander comes set. 1-2 pitch. He misses outside. Tried a backdoor breaking ball. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know if Fernandez baited him into that throw, knowing that was what he was going to do, or if he was actually picked off and just figured I better head to third. 2-2 pitch is a swing and a foul back as Rushing stays alive here. Our ball game is in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 2 outs, no score. The Drillers have runners at 1st and 3rd. And one of their leading RBI men at the plate, Dalton Rushing. Joyce, the right-hander, sets. Long pause. And the 2-2 is a swing and a ball, pop foul again into the seats, third base side. Rushing taking some big healthy swings at the plate. He's not the type of guy that's going to shorten up his swing with 2 strikes. That's not what he's all about. He is about driving the ball and driving in runs. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch is strike 3 call. Boy, he came in with a breaking ball on the outside edge. And Rushing just grimaced as he looked back to the home plate umpire on that called 3rd strike. And the Drillers strand runners at 1st and 3rd. We played 3 complete on this Father's Day in downtown Tulsa 1-0 Field. Still 0-0. Well, the Drillers miss an opportunity there in their half of the 3rd inning. They had runners at 1st and 3rd. And the big RBI man at the plate, Dalton Rushing, but he takes a called 3rd strike on a backdoor slider from Jimmy Joyce. So we are scoreless as we head to the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch, a swing and a miss. This is Cole Young, the second baseman, leading off the 4th inning for Arkansas against Justin Wrobleski. Wrobleski has struck out 1. He's walked 1. Next pitch, a swing and a foul back. Wrobleski last inning when he struck out Harry Ford, struck him out swinging. His strike was 100 miles an hour. I believe that is, at least as far as I can remember, that's the first time we've seen Wrobleski hit 100 miles an hour on the radar gun this year. Young is 0 for 1. He bounced out. Next pitch is a breaking ball high and away. That was pitch number 38 for Justin. Left-hander working quickly. Next pitch, he's swinging a high fly ball to left. Back on it is Keith. Now he squares up, drifts a couple of steps to his right, and makes the catch. So Young skies out to left field. 1 down here in the Arkansas 4th. No score. That'll bring to the plate Hogan Windish, the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now, fans, you can watch every Drillers game this season and over 7,000 other minor league games on the Bally Live app or through MILB.tv. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sprayed foul to the right by Windish. To watch, download the Bally Live app on any mobile device and watch for free while earning Bally Bucks for watching and playing trivia. 1-1 the count. Wrobleski goes into his windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. You can also visit MILB.com to learn more about everything that comes with a subscription to MILB TV. Here comes the 0-2, and a swing and a ball punched foul at the first base side. 4th inning, all the action this inning brought to you by Hornitos, the official tequila of Drillers baseball. Offering a bolder and smoother tequila, Hornitos is a shot worth taking. Here comes the 0-2 and a breaking ball low and inside. Windish 0 for 1 today. He is 2 for 13 in the series. Right-handed batter up here, and Wrobleski deals a pitch, swinging a bouncing ball. Charged by the third baseman Taylor. He's got it. He throws to first for the out. Boy, Taylor makes a nice play there. Taylor Young. He came charging in. and he had to make a real split-second decision. Do I wait for the second big hopper, or do I come in and charge it and get it on the short hop? And he did. He got the short hop and throws him out. Nice play there by Taylor Young. 2 down. Here's Alberto Rodriguez, a single his first at bat. He swings and misses the first offering here. Rodriguez now calls timeout. Drillers finishing up this 6-game homestand. They'll be back here on June 25th to take on Amarillo. Pitch is a swing and a miss at a sweeping breaking ball. The count is 0-2 now with 2 down, nobody on base in the 4th inning for Arkansas. The 0-2 is fired outside. The Drillers' next homestand will begin on the 25th of this month. Amarillo will be in for 6 all-night games except the Sunday game at 1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. He got him with a sweeping breaking ball again. His second strikeout. And boy, oh boy, is Justin Wrobleski looking strong through 4 innings here this afternoon. We head to the home half of the 4th inning. It is still no score. Drillers coming to bat here in the home half of the 4th inning. No score with Arkansas in town. This is Griffin Lockwood Powell to start things off in the Tulsa 4th inning. Joyce, the right-hander in the mound. First pitch is outside, ball 1. All the action this inning brought to you by Hornitos, the official tequila of Drillers baseball. Hornitos. Pitch, swing, and a ball pop. Actually bounced foul off to the third base side. Nice crowd on this Sunday afternoon on Father's Day. Joyce rocks into his motion and the right-hander fires, and the pitch in there for a strike. Came in off speed. Jimmy Joyce, young man whose hometown is Rockville Center, New York. 16th round pick in 2021 out of Hofstra by the Seattle Mariners. Mentioned earlier he's been battling some shoulder issues the last 2 seasons. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he delivers. The pitch is in tight. Ball 2. Lockwood Powell, hometown is listed as Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Pitch swinging a high fly ball to right. This is playable. Rodriguez, the right fielder, over to his right, and he makes the catch. Lockwood Powell now is 0 for 2. He had bounced to third, and now he flies to right. 1 down in the 4th inning. There is Damon Keith, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. Keith, right-handed batter waiting. Here comes Joyce's first offering, and that is a little bit high. Joyce is doing a good job changing speeds. He's got a good fastball in the low 90s. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. That is a fastball upstairs, ball 2. That came in at 91. Infield playing straight away. Outfield straight away and medium deep. 2-0. And that is off speed, dips low. Now a belated check swing. An appeal, no swing, says the first base umpire. Stephen Rios Jr. saying no swing. 3-0 the count with 1 out here in the Tulsa 4th inning. The pitch. And that is a strike to the knees on the inside corner. Three and 1 the count. Joyce to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ran a pitch up there at 90 miles an hour on the inside corner, up in the zone. And it's now a full count to Damon Keith. Before the game today, there was probably close to 200 folks out on the field playing catch. Fathers playing catch with their sons and daughters. And a good time was had by all. Here comes Joyce's 3-2 payoff. And that is a swing and a ball foul down the first base side into the seats. Well, every Sunday home game is Fun Day Sunday. The kids 14 and under eat for free. They get to run the bases after the ball game. Once again, the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss, maybe a check swing. I believe they're calling it a swinging strikeout. Damon Keith strikes out swinging. That is the 4th strikeout now for Joyce. He's doing a good job early on today of tying up these hitters by changing speeds. Here is Jose Ramos, infield single, his first at bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Boy, that first pitch strike is so important to a pitcher. Next pitch, that is low and outside. 1-1 the count is Joyce working off the first base side of the pitching rubber. Looks in over his mitt for the sign. Ramos waiting. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. Swinging the ball, hitting the air foul into the seats down the first base side. A young lady down there with a mitt gets a souvenir. She knocked it down with her mitt after it bounced once. She was able to reach over and pick it up. So it pays off to bring a mitt to the ballpark. Here's a 1-2. Way outside, a breaking ball off speed, and the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on base here in the Tulsa 4th inning. No score. And the 2-2 is a swing and a ball pulled foul down the third base side. You know, years ago, hearing the great Hall of Fame pitcher Sandy Koufax, when he was asked by a reporter what's the best pitch in baseball, and he was expecting to hear maybe fastball or curveball, whatever, and he said, first pitch strike. That's your best pitch in baseball. Such a magnificent left-hander is Sandy Koufax. Here's the 2-2, and he's swinging a ball loop towards right field. Coming in a hurry as Rodriguez has to play it on a bounce. Base hit. Sound like maybe a broken bat there from Ramos, but he'll take the trade. Broken bat for a bloop single. He now has 2 hits. And the batter will be Diego Cartaya. I've seen the statistic, and I can't quote it exactly now, but it's very, very eye-opening when you see the difference between a batter who has a 0-1 count or a 1-0 count. The batter is highly successful with that 1-0 count as opposed to the 0-1 count. Throw it to first base, and Ramos diving back. Cartaya 0 for 1. He bounced back to the pitcher his first at bat. Right-handed batter waiting. Joyce delivers the pitch, and that is low and inside. Joyce, the bearded right-hander, holds the ball behind his back as he leans in for the sign. Now he brings his hands together. Comes set. And the 1-0 is a swing and a foul tip in the catcher's mitt. Strike 1. Well, every home run the Drillers hit here at beautiful One Oak Field this year, Budweiser donates $50 to the Folds of Honor Foundation. Budweiser proudly supports Folds of Honor and America's military families. Cartaya now with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. There's that uppercut. I think these Driller hitters are getting frustrated here with Jimmy Joyce because he's doing a great job moving the ball in, out, up, and down. He's not dominating with velocity, but he is really changing speeds and moving that ball around, hitting his spots. 1-2 the count. The right-hander throws. A pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the side retired. That is the 5th strikeout now for Jimmy Joyce as we head to the 5th inning. Drillers baseball today from One Oak Field on this Father's Day. It is still no score. Drillers and Arkansas Travelers Texas League Baseball this afternoon from sun-splashed One Oak Field in downtown Tulsa. No score as we roll into the 5th inning. Drillers left-handed starter Justin Wrobleski set to go to work. And the leadoff batter is Rambush. First pitch poured in there for a strike. That pitch there was number 51 for Wrobleski. He's thrown 35 strikes. Next pitch, he's swinging the ball, punch on the ground into right field, a base hit. Didn't try to do too much with that pitch. It was up in the zone and trying to pull it. He just hit it the other way into right field for a base hit. Rambush was robbed, literally robbed of a extra base hit, maybe even a home run back in the second inning on a spectacular catch by Brendan Davis in right field. But this time he pokes the ball in the right field for a base hit. That's the third hit surrendered by Wrobleski. Here's Morgan McCullough to play, left-handed batter, in the pitch. Swinging the ground back to the pitcher. Wrobleski goes to second for one. Freeland to first. Double play. Boy, just like they train you to do it in spring training, that ball was hit right back on one hop to the pitcher, Wrobleski. And he threw a perfect relay to second base. Freeland, the shortstop, was up the middle, shaded up the middle, and an easy play for him to throw to first for the double play. So just like that, the base is wiped clean, and the batter now is Jake Anchia, 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. First pitch, fastball gunned in there for a strike. So a 1-6-3 double play. 2 down here in the Arkansas fifth inning, no score. Wrobleski delivers. Pitch that is in there. Strike 2 called at 97. Wrobleski has walked 1 and struck out 2. He's only given up 3 hits. He continues his outstanding pitching. Mentioned coming to this game today, his ERA 1.64 over his last 5 starts. Next pitch, a swinging the ball, squibbed up the first baseline. That will roll foul. Wrobleski, who is originally from Georgia, Canton, Georgia. He started his collegiate career at Clemson for the Clemson Tigers. And after being there his freshman year, he decided it really wasn't a fit for him. Then he went to junior college his sophomore year. Next pitch is a swing and a foul. Capo, a swing and a miss. Thought he foul tipped it, but he swings and misses on a slow breaking ball. And that is strike 3. Third strikeout now for Justin Wrobleski, who is on a roll through 5 innings. We head now to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here in downtown Tulsa, 1-0 Field, it is the Drillers nothing, Arkansas nothing. Well, the Drillers coming to bat here in the 5th inning. They'll be looking at a new pitcher for the Arkansas Travelers, Raul Alcantara. Alcantara is coming in to pitch, a left-hander. And here is Brendan Davis to lead off the Tulsa 5th inning. No score in the ball game. First pitch, a swing the ball, driven foul down the right field side. That's going to slice out of play. I think that actually landed out in Elgin Street beyond right field. Davis fly deep to left, his first at bat, 0 for 1 today. Right-handed batter up here. Alcantara, his pitch, swung on and blasted deep to right center field. Racing back, Rodriguez, the right fielder. This one is gone, a home run. That ball lands in the Arkansas bullpen in right center field. A 1-0 lead for the Drillers on the blast by Brendan Davis, his 6th homer of the year. So the Drillers take the lead here. Alcantara gives up a home run, the first batter he faces here in the 5th inning. Here's Fernandez, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Left-hander came in at 96 with that fastball. Fernandez singled to center, his first at bat. Right-handed batter. Pitch, swing, and he shoots it foul off to the right out of play. Fernandez waiting, and here's the 0-2, and a swing and a ball hit down the right field side. That is slicing, and it is a foul ball. Foul by about 3 feet down the right field line. So the Drillers, who lead all of Double-A in home runs, and that home run there for the Drillers, their 71st of the year as a team. Going to the count now to Fernandez. Alcantara, the left-hander, long staring to home plate. Now he goes into his windup, and the pitch is high and away. Fastball at 94. Raul Alcantara, he is from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, non-drafted free agent back in 2017. Next pitch, a swing and a bounce ball back up the middle, and the second baseman behind the bag has it, throws to first for the out. Cole Young was shaded up the middle, and the ball was hit right to him. First out of the inning. Here are the Drillers, who were shut out last night on 2 hits. They had not scored in 16 innings before that home run. Here's the first pitch, is high and away, ball 1 to Alex Freeland. Freeland batting leadoff today has popped to first and walked. 1-0 lead for the Drillers here in the top of the make it the bottom of the 5th inning. And the pitch, that is a strike at the knees on the inside corner. That came in at 96 miles per hour. Alcantara kind of drops down a little bit from the side with his delivery. Yeah, the wind is picking up now here in downtown Tulsa, the ballpark. The wind is whipping in now from left center field towards third base. Alcantara delivers the pitch. Off speed, misses outside. One nothing lead for the Drillers here in the home half of the 5th inning. A pitch, swinging a ball, hit in the air, back of first base, shallow right field. Coming in is Rodriguez, the right fielder, and he makes the catch. All the while, the second baseman Cole Young lost his cap as he was racing out. Try to pull that one in, but called off by Rodriguez in shallow right field, 2 outs. Drillers will be in Northwest Arkansas on Tuesday night, Arvest Ballpark. Drillers are scheduled to start Orlando Ortiz Mayer, the right-hander, in the mound Tuesday night. Northwest Arkansas has yet to name a starter. Here's Taylor Young, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, lone outside, ball 1. Drillers start today 3.5 games back of first place Arkansas with only 7 games remaining in the first half pennant race. Next pitch, low and outside. So safe to say this is a must win for the Drillers. Two 2-0 the count now to Taylor Young. Here it comes, a pitch, and that is a strike on the inside corner. Boy, that fastball came in at 95 from the left-hander. Home run by Davis, giving the Drillers a 1-0 lead here in the 5th. Next pitch is high and away, ball 3. Three and 1 the count. Alcantara, the left-hander, kicks and delivers. The pitch is inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk by Taylor Young, and the batter now will be Dalton Rushing, who has flied to center and struck out looking. Rushing, left-handed batter, stands in the back of the batter's box. Wigwags the bat back and forth as he waits. Runner goes. The pitch is up high. The throw to second base, and safe. Head first slide, almost slid over the bag. Taylor Young swipes his 22nd base of the year. He is now 22 of 25. Second most stolen bases in the Texas League. And that first pitch was up high, ball 1 to Rushing. Runner at second base now, and the pitch is inside, and it hit him. It nicked him on the arm. And so Rushing, hit by the pitch, will be off to first base. And the batter now will be Griffin Lockwood Powell, who is grounded to third and flied to right. 1-0 lead for the Drillers here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Final game of this homestand. Lockwood Powell, the right-handed batter, stands up here with 2 on and 2 outs. And a run in. First pitch, and he takes in there for a strike. Alcantara can be tough for a right-handed hitter because he crossfires from that left side of the plate. He comes a little bit sidearm, and then he guns it in on the inside corner of the plate. 0-1 the count, and the pitch is outside. Another fastball at 95, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second with leads. Lockwood Powell waits the pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate. Ball game at Springfield this afternoon. The Cardinals are tied with Northwest Arkansas 4-4. That game is in the top of the fifth inning. Wichita at home leads Midland 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning. San Antonio is hosting Corpus Christi later tonight. 1-2, and a slow breaking ball just missed a little bit high. 2-2 the count. Also later tonight, it is Amarillo playing at Frisco. So 2 evening games tonight in the Texas League. Corpus Christi at San Antonio, and Frisco hosting Amarillo. Springfield Cardinals have lost 6 games in a row going to that one this afternoon against Northwest Arkansas. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Is a swing and a broken back ground ball toward second base, fielded by the second baseman Young. He snaps the throw to first for the out, and that ends the inning. But the home run by Brendan Davis, his 6th of the year. And as we roll into the 6th inning here in downtown Tulsa 1-0 Field, it is the Drillers 1, Arkansas 0. Drillers with a 1-0 lead on a 5th inning home run by Brendan Davis. Opposite field homer to right center. His 6th of the year. And as we roll into the 6th inning, Drillers starter Justin Wrobleski still out there, and why not? Left-hander has looked sharp once again. Through 5 innings, Wrobleski has yet to give up a run, only 3 hits. He's walked 1 and struck out 3. Here in the 6th inning for Arkansas, here is Caden Polkovich, who lined out to center his first at bat. First pitch is low, ball 1. That was pitch number 58 for Wrobleski. Left-hander kicks and delivers. Pitch inside, ball 2. Polkovich came into the game hitting .233 with a homer and 13 RBIs. Right-handed batter. 1-0 lead for the Drillers in the 6th. The pitch is in there for a strike. Took a little bit off that one at 89. Here comes a 2-1, and he's swinging the ball, rolled up the third baseline. Charging is Young. He's got it near the bag, throws to first. It is dug out, safe. Polkovich with an infield single. Boy, we have seen more than our share of those from Arkansas in this series. Little bleeders and dribblers. There's another one right there. Hit it off the handle of the bat, and it was fielded by Taylor Young right to third base bag. He had to whip a throw, and the one-hop throw is dug out by Lockwood Powell, but it's an infield single. Here is Ben Williamson, the shortstop. First pitch is up high, ball 1. That's got to be so frustrating to a pitcher. You make a quality pitch, and the hitter hits it off with his thumbs. He gets an infield single. Here's a 1-0. A pitch, a swinging the ball, driven down the right field side. That's going to slice out of play, a foul ball. 4 hits now for Arkansas. Drillers also with 4 hits, leading 1-0 here in the 6th. Wrobleski to the plate in the pitch. Swinging and bouncing ball to first. Fielded by Lockwood Powell. Throws to second. Throws high. Safe. The throw back to first. Out. Lockwood Powell's throw to Fernandez at second base was high. Fernandez had to jump in the air to get it. He came off the base. Safe was the call there. But Fernandez gunned it back to first base for the out there. So Polkovich goes down to second base. A high throw allows that lead runner to get to second. Boy, that put out goes 3-4-3. Here's Harry Ford, who's walked and struck out. First pitch, off speed, breaking ball in there for a strike. That pitch right there from Wrobleski locked up the right-handed batter Ford. 1-0 lead for the Drillers here in the 6th inning. Pitch swung on in a soft liner up the middle, fielded by Fernandez, goes to third. The runner going to third. He is out. Boy, it's a play there by Fernandez. The runner at second base, Polkovich, had a big lead. That soft liner was hit up the middle, so he really had no choice. He couldn't get back to second base. He headed for third, and Fernandez, the second baseman, fielded that ball right by the second base bag. And without any hesitation at all, he threw to third where the tag was applied by Young. So that is a 4-5 put out. First pitch is in there for a strike to Cole Young. Runner at first base with 2 outs. How about this inning? We've had a couple of peculiar scoring. 3-4-3 and now 4-5 to put out. Wrobleski deals. The pitch is a fastball, now delayed steal to throw down to second base, and he is out at second. Heads up play by Cartaya. We've seen that a couple times in this series where Arkansas tries a delayed steal, and this time they don't catch the Drillers off guard here, and he is out at second. So the Drillers execute defensively brilliantly in this inning. And we head now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It remains the Drillers 1, Arkansas nothing. Drillers leading 1-0 as they come to bat here in the home half of the 6th inning over Arkansas. Dennis Higgins with you this afternoon on AM 1430 The Buzz, and also on our stream on Valley Live. Welcome one, welcome all. Boy, that was a fine inning of execution by the Drillers in the top of the 6th inning. We have a new pitcher coming on now for the Arkansas Travelers. This will be their third pitcher of the afternoon. It's a right-hander, and this is Reed Morgan. Reed Morgan comes in for Alcantara. Alcantara gave up the home run last inning, pitched 1 inning, and Brendan Davis with a home run. It's been the only run so far in the ball game today. So Reed Morgan, the new pitcher, right-hander for Arkansas, and the batter now is Damon Keith. First pitch is high and away, ball 1. Reed Morgan is out of Texarkana, Texas. And the 1-0. A swing of the ball driven to right field deep. Rodriguez goes back. Warning track wall. Gone. Home run. Damon Keith goes opposite field to right field. A 2-0 lead for the Drillers. And for Damon Keith, his first home run as a Driller. Drillers' second home run of the afternoon and their 72nd of the year. They lead all of AA in home runs. Here is Jose Ramos, who has a pair of singles, 2 for 2. And the pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Another $50 will be donated by Budweiser to the Folds of Honor. For every home run the Drillers hit here at 1-0, $50 donation from Budweiser to the Folds of Honor Foundation. Next pitch in there for a strike to Ramos. So a pair of opposite field home runs today for the Drillers. Davis and now Keith. Next pitch, a swing and a foul back by Ramos. This is game number 63 on the year for the Drillers, and they've hit 72 home runs. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramos. Here it comes. A pitch is a breaking ball that tips low. Reed Morgan. This is his 19th appearance this year for the Travelers. Pitch is low and inside. Morgan with an 0-1 record, a 5.40 ERA. He's pitched 23 in the 3rd innings before today, 28 hits. That is his 3rd home run he has surrendered. He has 9 walks, 21 strikeouts. Next pitch is a swing and a foul tip at the plate. Two 2-0 lead for the Drillers in the bottom of the 6th inning. Final game of this homestand. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. He got him off speed on a pitch on the inside corner. So a strikeout by Reed Morgan following the home run. Here is Diego Cartaya. He has grounded back to the pitcher and struck out 0 for 2. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch. Well, Cartaya with a heads-up play last inning on a delayed steal attempt was alert enough to see that and gun the runner out at second base for the 3rd out. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. A pitch. Swinging the ball pulled sharply past third down the left field line. A fair ball into the corner. Cartaya is on his way to second. Ball run down by Rambush, the left fielder, and into second base with a double. A stand-up double is Cartaya. Boy, he turned on that one and drove it past the third base bag down the left field line for a double. Batter now will be Brendan Davis. It was his home run last inning that broke the scoreless tie. That double for Cartaya is his 5th of the year. Just 1 out in the inning. Pitch. That is a little bit low. Ball 1. Drillers now with 6 hits, 4 hits for Arkansas. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Uppercut and a miss by Davis. One ball and 1 strike, and the pitch is low and inside. Ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. Davis waiting patiently from the right side. Reed Morgan on the mound. And now time called at home plate. Drillers trying to take 4 of 6 from Arkansas, but more than that, they're trying to stay alive in the first half pennant race. They must win today to have even a chance to win the first half. They came in today 3.5 games back of Arkansas with only 7 to play, counting today's game. Pitch is a swing and a miss. Pitch at 83 miles an hour. Drillers in the last couple of weeks have come surging back into the race. They got to within 2 the other night. After the win on Thursday night, they were within 2 games of first place Springfield. And now they have dropped back, losing the last 2, and they're 3.5 back of Arkansas, who jumped over Springfield in the first place the other night. 2-2 to count to Davis. Here it comes. A pitch is swing and a ball fouled straight back. So the count holds at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drillers leading here 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cartaya at second. Pitch, and that is low and inside. 3-2 the count now to Davis. And the 3-2 is outside, ball 4. So a tough inning, getting tougher now for Reed Morgan. Damon Keith led off the inning with an opposite field home run. Then he struck out Ramos, but Cartaya with a double, and now he walks Davis. The batter will be Jainer Fernandez, who is 1 for 2 with a base hit and a ground out. But here comes the pitching coach out to the mound for the Arkansas Travelers. Yeah, the Drillers will be back home here on the 25th of June. A 6-game homestand against Amarillo, and that will kick off the start of the second half of the Texas League season. Drillers next week will be in Northwest Arkansas. And we'll have all those for you on the radio side on 1430 The Buzz. It'll all begin on Tuesday night. That first game from Northwest Arkansas is a 7:05 first pitch. Those will all be night games except for next Sunday at 2:05. So here is Fernandez, who has singled and grounded to second. He's up here with a run in, 2 on and 1 out. The first pitch is inside, ball 1. That pitch came in at 92. Reed Morgan now working very slowly in this hot sun. You've got somebody warming up out there in the bullpen, a left-hander. Morgan to the plate, a pitch, and that is in there for a strike at 92. On the outside corner, knee high. Right-hander comes set. And is 1-1. Is a swing and a ball tap foul at the plate. So the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, Reed Morgan has really slowed the pace of this game. Pitch is swinging a bouncing ball towards short. Charged by the shortstop, who scoops it to second base for the out there. The throw to first not in time for the double play. Williamson, the shortstop, came in and scooped that ball with his mitt and then shoveled it with his mitt to the second baseman Young for the out there. Young's throw to first not in time for the double play. And here comes the manager, Christian Colon, to make a pitching change here. Over to third base is Cartaya. They do get to force out Davis at second, 2 down. And that fielder's choice by Fernandez. The scoring goes 6-4. Batter now will be Alex Freeland, but he's going to be looking at a new pitcher. I'll tell you what, we'll drop in our news from Major League Baseball. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, keeping Oklahoma chill. In keeping with the theme of today, Father's Day. Last night, we were talking about father-son duos with the most Major League home runs, and the answer was the Bonds, Barry Bonds and his dad, Bobby Bonds. Nearly 1,100 home runs between the two of them in their career. What today, our news from Major League Baseball, I happened to see this, I think late last night watching television. The only father-son duo to ever hit home runs in the same game. In fact, they did it consecutively in a game. It was Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. How about that? Father and son homered in the same game. It was a ball game at Anaheim Stadium against the Angels, and it was back on September 14th of 1990. Ken Griffey Sr., the father, and Ken Griffey Jr., the son, both homering in the same game. That was Ken Griffey Sr. was winding down his career, and his son, Jr., was just getting started. And of course, Jr. is a Hall of Famer. So on this Father's Day, what a feat that was. Imagine that. Father and his son both homering in the same game in a Major League ball game. There has to be so many factors that are just right. Age for that to happen. So that is our news from Major League Baseball. Drillers fans, choose chill, choose Coors Light. I think stuff like that is what makes baseball such a unique, beautiful game. So the new pitcher now in here, a left-hander. Runners on the corners, and the pitch is blown outside, ball one. This new pitcher is Garrett Davila. Davila, who pitched here the other night, works out of the stretch. Next pitch is high and outside. Two and 0 the count now to Alex Freeland. Freeland has runners on the corners with 2 outs and a run in. Pitch, swing and a miss. Big healthy cut there by Freeland. Freeland is a switch hitter. His natural side is from the left. He's batting from the right here. Two 2-0 lead for the Drillers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner goes to second, the pitch is up high, the throw to second base. Now the runner from third comes to the plate and no return throw. And safe at second base now is Fernandez, as the second baseman Young could not handle that throw. It popped out of his mitt. How about that? The Drillers take a 3-0 lead now. That'll be a double steal. So Fernandez broke for second, and the catcher, Harry Ford, threw down to second. His throw was high. Young jumped for it, had it, popped out of his mitt. All the while, scoring from third base was Cartaya. And then once that ball was dropped by the second baseman Young, Fernandez just went the rest of the way to second base. That will count as a double steal and a 3-0 lead for the Drillers. Next pitch is a swing and a ball popped up way up there on the right side of the infield. The first baseman, Wind, is calling for it, and he makes the catch in fair territory. Back of the first base bag for the third out. But the Drillers get a home run and a double steal, including a steal of home plate. We head now to the 7th inning. It's the Drillers leading 3-0. Well, the Drillers had 2 runs to their lead. They're now up 3-0 as we move to the 7th inning on this Father's Day Sunday at the ballpark here at One Oak. And Justin Wrobleski is set to start his 7th inning. The starter for the Drillers. First pitch, he swings a ground ball toward second base to his left. Fielded by Fernandez, and he tosses to first for the out. Good coverage play there to his left by Jainer Fernandez. Fernandez this year has showed really good range at second base, either right or left. This time he went to his left along the edge of the outfield grass and scooped that ball up and then threw to first for the out. So Taylor Young retired. Here is that was Cole Young. Here is Hogan Windish. First pitch to Windish is a called strike. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. Off speed pitch up in the zone at 81. Time called now at home plate by the batter Hogan Windish. Windish has flied to center and grounded to third. 3-0 lead for the Drillers here in the top of the 7th inning. Left-hander Wrobleski deals, and the pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. That one at 98 miles per hour here in the 7th inning. A strikeout for Wrobleski is his 4th of the afternoon. How about that, hitting 98 miles per hour in the 7th inning. First pitch, breaking ball, a beauty in there for a strike. This is Alberto Rodriguez. Rodriguez has singled and struck out. Left-handed batter. Next pitch is a swing and a foul back. Wrobleski now is up to 72 pitches. So this will very likely be his last inning. His longest outing this year, He's just matched that with, actually he's just passed it, 6 2/3 innings. His previous high had been 6 1/3. Next pitch, he's swinging a broken bat. One hopper to second base, fielded by Fernandez, throws to first, he got him. Boy, Fernandez got eaten up on that short hop there, but he stayed with it in shallow right field and gets the out at first. So Justin Wrobleski, his longest outing of the year to date, 7 innings. And what a gem he has pitched here this afternoon. Through 7 innings, Justin Wrobleski, no runs, 4 hits. He has 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. And as he leaves, he is leading 3-0. Tulsa Drillers coming to bat here in the 7th inning, home half of the 7th, with a 3-0 lead over the Arkansas Travelers. And for the Drillers here, this is Taylor Young to lead off, and the first pitch is in there for a strike to the right-handed batter. Drillers have 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Arkansas. We're in the 7th. Pitch swung on and lined into left field. Base hit by Taylor Young. Taylor's on his way to second. Here comes the throw, and he's going to slide, and he's out. Aggressive move there by Taylor Young. He's thrown out by the left fielder, Rambush. Rambush had to go a little bit to his right to field that ball, as we've seen this year. Taylor Young is a very aggressive base runner, and he was trying to get that double, and he is cut down at second base. 7-4 is the put out. First pitch now to Dalton Rushing is off the mark, ball 1. 1 down here in the Tulsa 7th inning. Rushing left-handed batter waits. Davila on the mound in the pitch. That is gunned in there for a strike. Lefty on lefty here. Well, our 7th inning brought to you by Delta Dental of Oklahoma. Protect your unique smile with dental benefits for individuals and families from Delta Dental. The pitch. Swinging a ball, punched on the ground towards short, but it's the third baseman who has it. Throws to first for the out. They had the shift on. Third baseman McCullough was playing about where the shortstop normally would be, and he makes the play. So that will go as a 5-3 put out. 2 outs, and the batter will be Griffin Lockwood Powell, who's 0 for 3. Twice grounding out and once flying out. 2 down, bags empty here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Drillers leading 3-0. Davila on the mound, the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Justin Wrobleski with his longest outing of the year, 7 innings here today. 7 shutout innings. Next pitch, swung on and pulled foul down the left field side. Boy, Justin Wrobleski now is in a stretch where he has just been dominant. Counting today's 7 innings, he is his last 34 in the 3rd innings pitch. He has given up just 23 hits and 5 earned runs. 0-2 the count now, and the pitch is a fastball away. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs, nobody on base here in the Tulsa 7th. Lockwood Powell from the right side waiting. Davila delivers the pitch, swing and a miss. A fastball that ran in there at 95. He strikes out Lockwood Powell and ends the inning. Our 7th inning brought to you by Delta Dental of Oklahoma. Learn more about Oklahoma's leading dental benefits provider at deltadentalok.org. That's deltadentalok.org. We head to the 8th inning. It is 3-0 Drillers. Drillers with a 3-0 lead as our ball game hits the top of the 8th inning here at 1 Oak, downtown Tulsa. Nice to have you with us on the radio, 1430 The Buzz, and those following the live stream on Valley Live. Ronan Kopp, the left-hander, the new pitcher for the Drillers here in the 8th inning. Big left-hander's first pitch, fastball gunned in there for a strike at 94 miles per hour. So Justin Wrobleski, his longest outing of the year, the Driller starters, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. A gem. Copp deals, pitch, swung on, and the ball lifted foul down the first base side out of play. This is Blake Rambusch leading off the Arkansas 8th inning. He was robbed of an extra base hit, possibly a home run by Davis in the 2nd inning, and he singled in the 5th. Blake Rambusch, right-handed batter. Here's the 0-2, and that is a fastball that's upstairs. Ronan Kopp out there on the mound. He is a big presence. 6'8", 250 pounds out of Baldwin Park, California. Throws it from the left side. He sets high and kicks and delivers. A pitch, swing and a miss. It's a breaking ball down and in. And a strikeout for Kopp. One down here in the Arkansas 8th inning. Here is Morgan McCullough, the third baseman. McCullough is 0 for 2. He's grounded out and bounced into a double play. First pitch, that is outside, ball 1. For Ronan Kopp, this appearance here today is his 13th as a driller. 2-1 record with a 6.32 ERA. Lefty on lefty here, and the pitch is a swing and a miss. Took a little bit off that one at 88 miles per hour. 3-0 lead for the Drillers in the 8th inning. And the pitch, swing and a foul back. Well, you can hear, at least we can hear it up here in the broadcast booth, Ronan Kopp, big guy that he is, as he throws each pitch, he's grunting out there. You can hear him. I would imagine that might be somewhat intimidating to a hitter to see a guy out there 6'8", 250 who is grunting as he's releasing the pitch. 1-2 the count. Pitch is high and tight. Well, that came in at 97 miles per hour. I think if you listen closely, you can hear that grunt. He is putting everything he can into that pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to McCullough. Pitch is low outside. Something I talked about recently with, I think, with Bruce Howard on the broadcast. When you see these photos of pitchers as they're throwing the pitch, sometimes their faces are just distorted. They are putting so much effort into each pitch. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Came in off speed with a breaking ball, and he strikes out McCullough swinging. So back-to-back strikeouts for Ronan Kopp here. 2 down in the 8th inning. The batter will be Jake and Chia, the catcher. He has grounded to short and struck out. Right-handed batter up here with 2 gone. Pitch is a breaking ball up high. Came in off speed again at 87. Boy, what a stretch this has been last couple of weeks for Justin Wrobleski on the mound. His last 6 starts, he's been phenomenal. Next pitch, swing and a foul back. If he wins this game today and he's leading 3-0, Wrobleski, he would be 3-1. And his earned run average is going to be below 1.50 over that stretch. We'll figure it out. 1-1 the count. Here it comes. A pitch is a swing and a miss. Well, that was a fastball away at 97 miles per hour from Kopp. So the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Anchia. Kopp fires. The pitch is up and away at 97. Time called at home plate now by Anchia, the batter. Three 3-0 lead for the Drillers here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Kopp sets high, and delivers. The pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. 97-mile-per-hour heater. And Ronan Kopp comes in and strikes out the side of the 8th inning. We head now to the bottom of the 8th. The Drillers coming to bat with a 3-0 lead. Here come the Tulsa Drillers to bat in the home half of the 8th inning with a 3-0 lead over the Arkansas Travelers. Travelers will bring in a new pitcher here in the 8th inning. This will be their 5th pitcher of the afternoon. This is going to be Jake Haber. Right-hander, and the first pitch is a fastball away. It's actually Jack Haber. Throws you off a little bit because the last name is spelled Haberer, but it's pronounced Haber. He works out of the stretch, and the pitch to Damon Keith is a off-speed pitch for a strike, and they count 1 ball, 1 strike. Damon Keith today is 1 for 3, hitting his first home run as a Driller. That was back in the 6th inning. Opposite field homer to right. Next pitch, he takes low and outside from Haber. Drillers with a 3-0 lead. They must win this game today to maintain any hope at all in winning the first half of the North Division. Next pitch is a strike at the knees on the outside corner at 91. It's going to be a tall order either way. Drillers start today 3.5 games back of Arkansas, who leads the North Division with only 7 games to play now in the first half pennant race, counting today's game. 2-2, and that is off speed, and that is a breaking ball on the inside corner for a called strike. So down on strikes is Keith. It's a really good off-speed pitch here at 78 miles an hour in the inside corner. So you look ahead to the 9th inning for Arkansas. Right now, the Drillers with a 3-0 lead. Arkansas scheduled hitters are Polkovich, Williamson, and Ford, the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. First pitch is taken up high, ball 1 by Jose Ramos. Ramos today 2 for 3, a pair of singles and a strikeout. Next pitch, a swing. He lines one towards left, and coming in but playing on a hop is Rambush, the left fielder. So the 3rd hit today for Ramos. 3 for 4 for Jose. Drillers now with their 8th hit of the afternoon. Got the numbers for you here on Justin Wrobleski in his last 6 starts. If he gets the win today, and he's got a 3-0 lead, he would be 3-1 with a 1.31 ERA over his last 6 starts. Pitch is a breaking ball and waved at and missed by Cartaya at the plate. Diego Cartaya is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. That was in the 6th inning. He was credited with a steal of home plate on a double steal. Pitch. Slow breaking ball misses inside by Haber. Haber comes set, the right-hander, and fires to the plate. The pitch is, look out. Boy, that one was at 92. And back to Cartaya from the plate. Drillers Tuesday night will open up a 6-game road trip in Northwest Arkansas. 7:05 first pitch. We'll have the broadcast for you right here on The Buzz at 6:50 with the dugout show. Next pitch, a swing and a ball, pop foul to the right out of play. Drillers open this season with a 3-game series in Northwest Arkansas and won all 3 from the Naturals. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Cartaya. The pitch is a breaking ball. He lays off that one. And the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Haber looks in for the sign, sees one he likes, and his 3-2 is a breaking ball, swinging a bouncing ball up the third baseline. Backhanded pickup by Williamson. He throws to first. Safe. Boy, great effort there by the third baseman. Actually, Morgan McCullough, the third baseman, made a great play there into foul territory, getting that backhand and going into foul territory. His throw to first base, Cartaya just barely beat it out. Now Cartaya with his second hit of the ball game. He is now 2 for 4 in the afternoon, and the batter will be Brendan Davis. It was Davis who broke the scoreless tie in the 5th inning with a home run. Opposite field home run that gave the Drillers a 1-0 lead. They've added 2 runs in the 6th. Looking for more here in the 8th inning. First pitch is off the catcher's mitt to the backstop. The runners will move up. That will be a pass ball to the catcher, Harry Ford. Situation there where the catcher just missed it. So the Travelers now will bring the infield in. All 4 infielders up near the edge of the grass. Davis now with a count of 1-0. Right-handed batter waiting. Pitch, and that is a fastball that's inside at 92. Two balls, no strikes now to Davis. Runners at second and third with the infield in and 1 out. Pitch, and he misses off speed inside. Ball 3. Drillers with 2 more home runs today. They lead all of AA baseball with 72 homers. Homers today by Keith and Davis. 3-0 the count. Pitch, and that is low and outside, ball 4. So the base is loaded now with 1 out. That's the second walk today for Davis. This will bring the Arkansas pitching coach out to the mound. Now the Drillers have 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Arkansas, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Drillers have the bases loaded with 1 out, and Jainer Fernandez coming up. Michael Peoples is the pitching coach for the Arkansas Travelers. Travelers AA affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. Mariners are currently in first place in the American League West. Interesting that they would be leading with Texas Rangers, Astros, competing with them, and Seattle, I think, is surprising some people. Meeting on the mound breaks up. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez today is 1 for 3 with a base hit in the 3rd inning. Bases loaded. Pitch, and he takes low and outside, ball 1. Haber's a little bit frustrated right now with the strike zone of the home plate umpire. Clay Williams behind the plate today. Ramos at third, Cartaya at second, Davis at first. Fernandez at the plate with 1 out. Pitch, and he takes high and inside, ball 2. Drillers looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. They lead this one 3-0. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2-0 the count to Fernandez. Pitch, and that is outside, ball 3. So Haber right now is just unable to find the strike zone. And he is in danger of walking in a run. Three-0 the count, bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Came in with a fastball at 91. So a 3-1 count now to Fernandez. All 3 bases occupied by Drillers with 1 out. 3-1 pitch is a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, who flips it to second for 1 to throw to first. Not in time for the double play. Safe at first is Fernandez, and scoring from third is Ramos. A 4-0 lead for the Drillers. That ball was hit too slowly, a chopper. And the second baseman, Young, actually backhanded a flip to the shortstop at second base for the out there. But the throw to first base was waylaid. So Fernandez reaches on the fielder's choice. It goes 4-6. Credit Fernandez with his 20th RBI of the year. Drillers now leading 4-0. Runners at first and third, and the batter is Alex Freeland. First pitch, high and away, ball 1. Drillers now have 4 runs on 9 hits, including 2 home runs. Haber sets and delivers. Pitch, and he in there with a strike. Freeland is now switch hitting, batting from the left side. That's his natural side, the left. He is 0 for 3 today with a walk. 1-1 the count. Pitch, swinging the ball, hit foul off to the left, out of play. Once again in the 9th inning, Arkansas Travelers will have Polkovich, Williamson, and Ford coming up. Anybody reaches, it would be Cole Young would bat next. That is the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. One and 2 the count out of Freeland. The pitch is up high, ball 2. First pitch today at 1:04. It was 90 degrees. At the time, we had a little bit of a thin cloud cover, but that cloud cover is long gone. It's blue skies, bright sunshine here, a warm afternoon. Drillers finishing up this 6-game homestand. It's a 2-2, and a swing and a foul back. Fortunately, we've had a bit of a breeze here today. Every once in a while, we'll get a blast of that wind here in the broadcast booth, which is certainly welcome. A lot of the folks sitting up underneath the overhang and in the shade. 2-2 pitch is inside, hit him. Boy, that got him on the foot or lower leg. And Freeland, about halfway up the first baseline now, is leaning over, tosses his bat aside. That got him on the foot or the ankle, and he's in a bit of pain here. Hit by the pitch will reload the bases. Drillers manager Scott Hennessy making his way over to the first baseline. He's in the third base coaching box. Coming up in our Pepsi Zero Sugar postgame show, we'll have a look at the Texas League scoreboard. And we'll also select our Celsius High Energy play of the game. Now let's see if Freeland can stay in the ball game here. Freeland is leaning over, and he's being examined by the Drillers trainer. Manager Scott Hennessy also over there, along with Ronnie Paulino, the first base coach. That is Griffin Boyd, the Drillers trainer. Griffin Boyd came in a few weeks ago to replace Jesse Guffey, who had been the Drillers trainer for a few years. It looks like Freeland is going to stay in the ball game. He has got a distinct hobble as he's headed up the first baseline. All the while he's talking to the trainer Boyd. And then Boyd pats him on the back and says, "Hang in there, guy." So the bases are reloaded. And here is Taylor Young. Taylor is 1 for 3 today. Struck out his first 2 at-bats, then he walked, and then he singled. He was out trying to extend that base hit into a double. Right-handed batter up here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch inside, backs him off the plate, ball 1. Arkansas Travelers will be packing their bags, getting on a couple of buses, heading back to Little Rock tonight. They'll open up a homestand on Tuesday against Wichita. Next pitch, that is down low, ball 2. Well, clearly, as it stands now in the North Division standings, Arkansas is in the driver's seat. There'll still be 6 games to play after today. Here's a 2-0, and that's way outside, ball 3. If the Drillers can hold on and get this win here, they would be 2.5 back of Arkansas with 6 games to go. And depending on the outcome of that ball game in Springfield, the Cardinals would either be a 1.5 back or a half game back. 3-0 pitch is way outside, ball 4. Haber cannot buy a strike. Walks in a run. It's now 5-0. Drillers leading, and that's going to bring out Christian Colon, the manager for Arkansas, who's going to be forced to go to the bullpen here. So a tough outing for Jake Haber. Haber started the inning with a strikeout of Keith, then Ramos with a base hit, Cartaya with an infield single, Davis walking, and Fernandez with a fielder's choice ground ball that produced a run. And then Freeland hit by a pitch, and then Young with a bases loaded walk. Young now has driven in 24 runs on the season. We're going to get a right-hander coming in. So the Drillers now enjoy a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th inning, they still have the bases loaded. Now the new pitcher coming on. This will be their 6th pitcher of the afternoon. And this is Kyle Hill. Hill takes over for Haber. Now the Drillers desperately need to win here today. Again, to keep their hopes alive to win the first half of the North Division. It's going to be a tough one to begin with. But a loss today would put them 4.5 back with only 6 to go. Really a done deal there. But a win today would push them to within 2.5 with 6 to go. A little bit better odds there. They're still going to need some help from Wichita. Wichita will be playing their 6-game series at Arkansas. And Springfield, boy, they got a long bus trip. They got to head down to Corpus Christi for a 6-game series against the Hooks. Now the bases loaded with Hill on the mound, Kyle Hill. And the batter now is Dalton Rushing with the bases loaded. Left-handed batter up here. Today Rushing is 0 for 3 hit by a pitch. Pitch. He swings and lines one to left field, a base hit. In to score is Fernandez. Behind him is Freeland. He scores. It's a 2-run single for Rushing. And the Drillers now leading 7-0. Boy, Rushing jumped on that first pitch and drives it in left center field for a 2-run single. He now has 39 RBIs on the year. Those 2 runs will be charged to Haber. Drillers with 4 runs in here in the 8th inning, now leading 7-0. Batter now is Lockwood Powell. First pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Griffin Lockwood Powell is the 9th batter of the inning. Hill, the right-hander, delivers, and the pitch is down low. ball, 1 strike. Runners on the corners with 2 down. Pitch, swing and a fly ball to center. Back on it is Polkovich. He gets there and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Drillers add 4 runs. And as we head now to the 9th inning, it is the Drillers 7, Arkansas Travelers nothing. All right, Drillers leading this one 7-0 as we go to the top of the 9th inning. And Logan Boyer, the new pitcher now for the Drillers, the right-hander. First pitch is a bunt right back to the pitcher, fielded by Boyer, who throws to first for the out. So Caden Polkovich trying to bunt his way aboard to start the 9th inning, bunts it right back to the pitcher, and is easy out. Logan Boyer coming on. He's the 3rd pitcher this afternoon for the Drillers. He is making his 18th appearance for Tulsa, 0-1 record with a 1.31 ERA for Boyer. Here is Ben Williamson, the shortstop, leadoff batter, with 1 out in the 9th inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. Williamson today is 1 for 3 with a base hit in the 3rd inning. Next pitch, swing and a foul back. So the count now 0-2 to Ben Williamson. On deck batter is Harry Ford. 7-0 lead for the Drillers here in the 9th inning. Pitch is a fastball that's fired up high. Next pitch is up high off the glove of the catcher Cartaya. Nobody on base, not a problem. Two balls, 2 strikes. Boyer, the right-hander, deals a pitch. Breaking ball is over the plate, but up high, ball 3. Drillers trying to take 4 of 6 from first place Arkansas in this series. And the pitch is up high and inside, ball 4. So Boyer issues a 1-out walk here in the 9th inning. And the batter will be Harry Ford. Ford today is 0 for 2 with a walk. Right-handed batter up here with 1 on and 1 out in the 9th inning. 7-0 lead for the Drillers. Pitch, that is a strike on the inside corner. On 1 to count. Boyer delivers the pitch. A swing and a ball hit in the air to center. Coming on is Ramos in a hurry. He dives. He can't get it. Gets by him. It drops in for a hit. Backed up alertly by Damon Keith, the left fielder. So a base hit for Ford. To second base is Williamson with 1 out in the 9th inning. Ramos nearly got that. We'll check out the replay here on Valley Live. Ramos diving for that ball and just could not come up with it. An alert backup there by Damon Keith, the left fielder. That is only the 5th hit today for Arkansas. Here is Cole Young now, who's 0 for 3 in this one. Left-handed batter. First pitch is high and away, ball 1. Cole Young batting from the left side, slightly open stance, waits, and the pitch is a swing, and he shoots it foul off to the third base side. Well, if the Drillers can win this game here and they're up 7-0, 9th inning with 1 out, they would be back up above 500 for the year, 32-31 record. Here's a 1-1 pitch, is inside, ball 2. Boyer gets his sign from the catcher, Cartaya. The pitch, swing and a foul back. He came in at 94 with that pitch. Two balls, two strikes, two on with one out in the Arkansas ninth inning. The pitch is a swing and a miss. A breaking ball down and away, and Young offers after it and strikes out. So now the Drillers 1 out away from a win that would keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Here is Hogan Windish, who's 0 for 3. Flight out, ground out, strikeout. First pitch is down low, ball 1. Well, the Drillers last night were shut out on only 2 hits. They're trying to return the favor here today with a shutout of Arkansas. Here's the pitch. That misses inside, ball 2 to Windish. Alberto Rodriguez waits on deck. Drillers getting themselves some insurance runs there in the 8th inning. 4 runs, leading 7-0 now. The pitch is outside off the glove of Cartaya, the catcher, and that will move the runners up to second and third. Not sure if that's a wild pitch or a pass ball. I've not heard. That will be scored a wild pitch. 3-0 the count. The pitch is up high, ball 4. So Logan Boyer is laboring a little bit here in the 9th inning. That's his second walk of the frame, and the batter now is Alberto Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 3 today with a single back in the 2nd inning. Left-handed batter in the pitch. He takes in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count, bases loaded, 2 outs, 9th inning. And the pitch is a swing and a fly ball to left. Back on it is Keith to his left. He's there. He's got it. The Drillers win. The Drillers with a 7-0 shutout win. Their 5th shutout win of the year. As they hold Arkansas to just 5 hits on the afternoon. And Arkansas leaving the bases loaded in the 9th inning. Here come the totals for the Drillers. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 10 runners left. Arkansas, no runs. They had 5 hits, no errors, and they left 5 base runners. The winning pitcher was Wrobleski, Justin Wrobleski, with a brilliant outing. Wrobleski goes 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He threw 75 pitches, 55 strikes. And to Wrobleski now the win. He improves now to 5-2 on the season. The loss goes to Alcantara, the reliever for Arkansas. His record falls to 4-2. No save in the ball game. The Drillers with a couple of home runs. It was Brendan Davis who broke up the scoreless game with a home run in the 5th inning against Alcantara. That was his 6th homer of the year. Then Damon Keith with a solo blast in the 6th inning, his first home run as a Driller. And Drillers win this one by a final score of 7-0. And we're going to be down to the field here in a moment to Ava. Ava's going to be talking to Justin Wrobleski. Wrobleski, the start of the ball game today. And Ava, down to you.
Okay, Justin, you had an incredible performance today. You hit your season high of 7 innings pitch. How are you feeling about your development?
Feel good. Kind of just getting better at developing a plan and sticking to that plan. Just going out there executing pitches, and hats off to Diego and Duran and Denick and everybody that's kind of helped me get to where I am, and just got to keep rolling.
So right now you all are in the hunt for the first half Texas League North Division championship. Has there been an energy shift in the clubhouse and even on the field?
Has there been a what?
Energy shift.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we went through a little rough spell there. I can't remember, about a month and a half ago-ish, and since we started winning, we started kind of putting it together, and now it's go time. So let's keep it rolling.
So I know your dad's here and also all of your family. What does it mean to have some familiar faces here in the crowd?
It means a lot. Obviously, those are the people that kind of helped me get here. So every time, you know, they come out, I want to pitch well and I want to do well. So it was great to not only have them here and be able to see them, but to be able to kind of perform the way I did today. So it was pretty fun.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you, Dennis.
All right, thank you very much, Ava. And boy, what a day for the young man, Justin Wrobleski, with family members here. Didn't know that. 7 innings. I guess you could say safely this is his best outing of the year. We might have to have his family travel with the ball club for the remainder of his starts. Wrobleski, again, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts, 75 pitches, 55 strikes. I was giving the numbers a little bit earlier, and in his last 6 starts, Justin Wrobleski now has 3 wins and 1 loss. Over 34 1/3 innings, he's given up just 23 hits and 9 walks, 27 strikeouts. And he now, again, his ERA over his last 6 starts is a combined 1.31. So he is on a roll right now. And this win today was big for the Drillers because it keeps their hopes alive to possibly win the first half of the North Division. It's going to be an uphill struggle. We all know that. But with this win today, it does at least keep it going, the hope that they can win it. The Drillers now are 2.5 games back of first place Arkansas with 6 games remaining. All right, once again, the totals of the ball game. Drillers 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 10 runners left. No runs, 5 hits, no errors, 5 runners left for Arkansas. Wrobleski, the winner, 5-2. Alcantara, the loser, 4-2. And time of the game today was 2 hours and 31 minutes. 2:31 our game time, and we'll pass along the attendance in the post-game show. Drillers win it by a final score of 7-0. Dennis Higgins invited to stay tuned for the Drillers post-game show coming up next.